Are you ready to kickstart your content creation journey? Well, stick around because I'm going to reveal the top 4 cameras that are going to elevate your game in 2025. How's it going, guys? Steve Santos here, and this channel is all about helping you and inspiring you to create content with whatever means necessary. So if you're interested in learning about technology, gear, or other ways of creating content, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. First up is the EOS R50. This compact, user-friendly 4K powerhouse has been making the waves this year. Many of you might be asking, why the EOS R50? What's so special about it? The EOS R50 shoots 4K video at 30 frames per second. It features Canon's dual pixel CMOS autofocus with subject detection modes, making it super easy to keep moving subjects in sharp focus, perfect for beginners transitioning from smartphones to cameras. Now, this camera sports a 24.2 megapixel APS-C sensor, ensuring your images are crisp and your videos are high quality. It also has a articulating touchscreen. Now, as you know, this is game-changing for anyone who's looking to vlog or for anyone who wants flexibility in framing their shots. Now, since this is an RFS mount camera, you'll have access to Canon's latest RFS lenses, but here's the best part. With the right adapter, you can still continue to use your EFS or EF lenses. I'm honestly as shocked as you are because I know when it comes to camera mount systems, they often just don't let you use lenses that you've used before. Thankfully, Canon actually has your back here. The EOS 50 is super lightweight and portable, making it easy for those to use that are traveling and just want the lightest gear possible. Its beginner-friendly controls and intuitive auto mode mean you can start creating amazing content right out of the box, and let's not forget, it's budget-friendly, so it's perfect for those of you just starting out. There are a couple things to keep in mind. The battery life is somewhat limited, so if you're planning a full day of shooting, you'll want to have a spare battery or 2 on hand. Also, while the RFS lens lineup is growing, it's still a bit limited. But remember, with that adapter, you have access to a plethora of EF and EFS lenses. Now, next up on our list is the Sony ZV-E10. You've actually heard me talk about this camera before, and again, it's been an amazing camera that so many people are using to create content right now. A camera specifically designed with vloggers and content creators in mind. If video creation is your main focus, this camera is tailor-made for you. The ZV-E10 shoots 4K video at 30 frames per second. It features Sony's real-time eye and autofocus and real-time tracking, ensuring your subjects are always in sharp focus, ideal for self-recording. So this camera is truly designed for those that are looking to record videos like mine, or that are looking to shoot vlogs on the go and not worried about being out of focus. Now, one of the standout features is the fully articulating LCD screen, perfect for framing your shots when you're in front of the camera. Plus, it has a built-in directional microphone with a windscreen, providing better sound quality for outdoor shooting without the need for external microphones. What sets the ZV-E10 apart is its product showcase mode. If you're doing reviews or tutorials and need the camera to quickly focus on objects you hold up, this feature is a game changer. And now, as I mentioned before, the ZV-E10 is super lightweight and capable, pretty much fits in your pocket. You can take it pretty much anywhere you need to go. It makes it perfect for those of you that just want to shoot pretty much wherever you're at. However, it doesn't have IBIS. As many of you know, that is in-body image stabilization. So if you're planning on doing a lot of handheld shooting, you might want to consider using a gimbal to keep your footage smooth. Also, like many cameras in this class, the battery life on this thing is not that great, so you might want to have a couple spares with you. Now, let's talk about the Lumix G100. For those of you that don't already know, I actually use a Lumix to create content on this channel. I actually have a Lumix G7 that I'm using right now in pair with all of my other gear, my audio equipment to capture the videos that I create. And no, this channel is not sponsored by Lumix or Panasonic. I'm just a big fanboy of Lumix and what they're doing, and especially their latest lineup, which we'll get to in another video. But for starters, for those of you looking to create content right now and want a brand new camera out of the box, the G100 may be the best choice for you right now. Don't let its small size fool you. This camera is fantastic, especially for those of you who are vloggers or just want to shoot content on the go without you having to go and invest in a stabilizer or any other audio equipment. The G100 shoots 4K at 30 frames per second and 1080p at 60 frames per second. The G100 is compact and easy to carry, making it perfect for creators who are always on the go. The excellent built-in microphone system and the in-body stabilization makes it powerful for high-quality vlogging without the need for extra gear. Now, on the downside, as you know, Lumix cameras, they're not known for having the best battery life, so you're gonna need a couple extra batteries. Also, while it's great for vlogging, this camera, again, it's not designed for high-end video production, so don't expect to get the best quality out of it, but it's great for those of you that are just getting started. Now, last, but certainly not least, is the Canon EOS R10. This is a true hybrid camera. It excels in both videography and photography. So if you're looking to dive into both worlds, this camera has a lot to offer. The Canon EOS R10 can shoot 4K video at 60 frames per second. However, it is cropped, and 4K at 30 frames per second that is actually oversampled from 6K, giving you incredibly sharp footage. It also offers full HD at 120 frames per second for those of you who want smooth, slow motion shots. It features Canon's dual pixel CMOS autofocus system with subject tracking, ensuring excellent autofocus, performance great for shooting, moving objects like pets or sports. It can shoot up to 15 frames per second in burst mode, which is fantastic for those of you that are looking to get a camera that is also great for photography. The high quality 4K video capabilities, especially the oversampled footage from 6K, makes your videos look crisp and professional. The dual control dials make navigation during shooting a breeze, giving you quick access to those settings that you need on the go. However, the EOS R10 lacks in-body image stabilization, which makes it less suitable for those of you that are looking for a camera that shoots smooth video on the go. So you're going to need to invest in some external image stabilization systems such as a gimbal. Also, the native RF lens selection is still growing, but with an adapter, as mentioned before, you can use your EF and EFS lenses. So now that you learned about the top cameras, let's go ahead and actually take a deep dive and find out what camera is actually right for you. If you're a beginner looking for ease of use and great value, the Canon EOS R50 is an excellent choice. If you're a vlogger who prioritizes autofocus and built-in audio, the Sony ZV-E10 or the Panasonic G100 are fantastic options. Now, for those of you interested in both high-quality photography and videography, and don't mind adding some stabilization gear, the Canon EOS R10 could be the camera for you. Now, before you go out and buy a camera, again, it's a really expensive investment for you to make. Take the time to consider what you really need. Is it the portability? Is it the image stabilization? Is it the image quality? Or is it just, again, the price? And if price is something that is holding you back from buying any camera, I highly recommend looking at this other video that I've created that you can find right here. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and as always, have a great day.